says that we're streaming. Let's see what we have to stream it. And I might be being stupid. I think it is streaming. Yes, it is. Is it? Can you get the microphone? I don't know. I don't know how to use OBS. What if I move it?
So yeah, is that good enough? Yeah. Oh, it is better. Okay. So, wish there wasn't a way that, you know, the stupid fans would, you know. Yeah. Oh, it is better. Okay. Okay, so I guess we are streaming now. So, it is, I know it's not like it should be, but it's the best that we can do. So, fucking, the Aircast thing, apparently they're going paid version now for like £2 a month, which I don't know how much that is in US dollars, for updates. So, I found out that you can stream. So we got OBS now. I'm probably gonna charge this computer, to be honest, because of what's popping. But you know, that's just how it's going to be. And you know, yes. So, why don't we get started? I don't know. This fucking TV's probably going to be captured too, so I'm just going to turn that down. I'm going to have to also check how the desktop volume is going to be doing. I can actually find the charger for my computer. And this is off of a new computer, by the way, too. So, yeah. So got the link copied. I guess it is time to share the stream. And then we'll get all started. So hopefully nothing echoes. I guarantee that's what's probably going to be happening. It's going to be echoing a lot, and I'm not going to know how to fix that. Because it wouldn't let me, you know. Do that. Let me go down to... So, right now, it is the game between the Carolina Panthers and... yeah, that's what's probably going to suck. But it is a game between the Carolina Panthers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Hopefully this stream gets here. But yeah, it's been 3 weeks since the Patriots-Ravens game. I've just lost kind of motivation during that time for this. But everything's back. Just gotta keep pushing through. We're in the ending part of the season. And this is how the rest of the streams are going to be going out. So, The Eagles right now, they're on an 8-game winning streak. Barely made it into the playoffs at 11-6, beating out the Green Bay Packers. And if the Lions lost, the Lions could afford, I think, to lose that game. I'm not too sure. When the Lions go 11-6 as well. Oh yeah, they did. So they couldn't afford to lose that game because no matter, they're both at 10-7. They're both at 10-6. Whoever lost that game was going to be out of the playoffs. They both beat the Eagles, but Eagles won their game against Washington. So, and that was right after the Eagles-Packers game. So if the Lions lost and the Packers lost, one of them would be out. And unfortunately for the Packers, it was them. However, Vernon Thomas Jr. did put up a great season for rookie numbers and for the Packers numbers. It still sucks though, because for the Packers, because they still have not made the playoffs since 2017. They did go, I believe, 16-0, and then lost in the divisional round to the Washington football team. We've seen some pretty good upsets before. I'll give you a recap on some of the wildcard games that happened while the game is loading. I just have to give this audio. Alright. Why is it Sam Darnold? Hello? Sam Darnold? You're not supposed to be here. Okay. I swear to God, if this... Hold on. We might have a problem here, fellas. I don't want there to be a problem, but we might have a problem. I did load the right roster, right? Hold on. I swear I loaded the right roster. I can't check depth chart. Because I haven't... Why are we on the wrong roster? And how did I not know this? Hold on. Because I know I didn't do anything. Okay. Are we on the right roster now? Because that's the right roster. Oh yeah, the audio is good. Wait. Why it's... Oh, it signed me out of EA. Hold on. I'm gonna do that. Hopefully it times me back in. Okay, it did. It signed me out of EA, so hopefully nothing gets corrupted. That's gonna suck. Okay, I'll load this again. And then, because it said it hadn't changed since the 21st of December, so... That was the last time I played, and I didn't save over around. There we go. Okay, we're back. Yep. Packers should have. Yep. Kelly Sr. Yeah, this is the. Yep, this was okay. We're all good now. We're all good. Eagles. Yep. Okay, we can get started. Hopefully. So it's supposed to be light snow. We're all set. Is it Joshua Browning coming out? Yes, it is. Okay, so we avoid a very scary turnout from what could have been the roster just absolutely killing itself for no reason. So, the Panthers, one of the most dominant teams in the NFC and in the NFL, tied with the same record that the football team and the Vikings had, both 15-2. However, you know, even with the Washington football team having a very, very good record, unfortunately they lost to the Lions. They were the 3rd seed. 13 or 4th seed? They were the 3rd seed. They lost to the Lions 29-14. We have not seen a really total dominance of any of these playoff games besides the Lions football team game. It's all good. We're all good. But this is going to be possibly one of the games of the playoffs right now. We've seen some tried comebacks, both by the Cardinals, by the Jets, and even by the Patriots when they were down like 27-14, I think. However, none of those teams were able to come back, and the football team didn't even have a chance to come back. Let's see what happens in the second-to-last wildcard game of the season. But I also did get word throughout this hiatus that Kelly Sr. unfortunately has gotten COVID-19, and he will be missing the NFC divisional game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So Tom Brady, in what could be his last season, is not playing against Kelly Sr. in what could be his last start. So let's see what happens here as kickoff gets set here. You see the teams now starting to warm up here for a little bit. Let's see what happens as the Eagles look to set things away with the kickoff. Carolina electing to receive. And here we go. Jake Elliott will kick it away to the returner. I want to say that's Hayden Davis, Jacob Curry, actually. Yes, that's Jacob Curry. I gotta get used to these numbers. 84 is Curry. So, yeah. Joshua Browning has had an outstanding year. If I remember correctly, I think I said he won the Rookie of the Year. Definitely, he should have won Rookie of the Year. Even in the quarterback position. He missed out on the Heisman Trophy in the senior year to Vernon Thomas Jr. Thomas getting drafted to I believe what was a 6-10 Packers team last season. As before we get anything going, McCaffrey in the backfield here. And Browning's gonna hand it off to McCaffrey, and he's going to get up for a pretty good gain of 8 yards. Like we were saying, Thomas got drafted to a Packers team that went 6-10 last season. The Panthers went 8-8 last season. The Panthers were decently better than Green Bay in 2020. So the Panthers did have the makings of what could have been an amazing season for them this year. With all their drafts and all their trades, it's going to hand off to McCaffrey. He's going to get stopped at the 28, so 0-yard gain. This could be now. It's going to be now 3rd and 2 for Carolina. Third and 2 right now for Carolina. Browning's going to he's going to play action this time. He's going to scramble. He's going to throw this one down the sideline to his receiver, number 11. That's not one of the credit guys. That is Moore for a 15-yard reception. As Fletcher Cox gets injured on that play, it's going to be first down. And your timeout here. Browning with 7 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Definitely doing some work. So now, 1st and 10, with 7 minutes left. Panthers, whoever wins this game is facing the first seeded Vikings. So we could have a rematch of what was in week 13. Could have a rematch of what was in week 13. McCaffrey gains another first down. Ryan Kerrigan with the tackle, the former football team player. But the Panthers in week 13 lost in overtime. Well, what I say? It was either 41-35 or 48-42. I think it was 41-35. Pretty good game by those two teams, but Browning just ended up being short. As Browning now hands it off to McCaffrey, and McCaffrey's gonna get another dose of yardage. It's gonna be only 2 though, and it's gonna be 2nd and 8. Onwuasor with the tackle, and with minute now draining from the clock. And now Carolina. See what happens. 2nd and 8. 6:05 left. Browning takes it back. He's going to throw this down the sideline to Moore, and he's going, actually known as the McCaffrey. He's going to catch that one. That's going to be a 5-yard gain there. It's going to be 3rd and 3 for the Carolina Panthers. 3rd and 3 down at the 38, so possible field goal territory. Back to pass. Browning. Ooh, his receiver slipped. Moore slipped on the snow. And what would have probably been a catch turns into an incompletion. And now I think it's Josh Lambo, if I'm correct, that has the chance to kick the field goal. Nope, it's Zane Gonzalez. And Gonzalez's kick is up, and it is barely good. Just over the crossbar, and the Panthers take an early 3-0 lead here in the first quarter. It was barely good in this snowy conditions. It's a barely good made field goal. I can't talk apparently, and it is now 3-0 Carolina. 5:45 left remaining in the half. So probably could have been a touchdown drive, turns into only a field goal drive after Moore slipped on the snowy turf. Zane Gonzalez barely making the field goal into a 3-0 Carolina lead, and they're just going to let that one go at the back of the end zone. So Elijah Crocker now. He started off the first 10 weeks 3-6, having a loss to Detroit. What they were winning that game all the way into the fourth quarter, and then they just choked, losing that game 27-20. After that game, all of a sudden, Carolina gets some pretty good. Philadelphia got some motivation and momentum from that game. They took what they needed from that game, and they started hammering on opponents. They ended up winning the next 8 straight, and coming into this game, they've won 8 straight. And Crocker's going to hand that one off to his running back, Miles Sanders, going for a 3-yard gain. 2nd and 7 now in Philadelphia. We'll see what they can do on this drive. Right now, the 8-game winning streak in jeopardy. Philadelphia has showed some comeback wins within those 8 weeks, and they showed some dominating wins within those 8 weeks, and some surprising wins in those 8 weeks. Crocker drops back the pass. Crocker scrambling out of the pocket. He's going to throw on the run. That's going to be incomplete. Could have been intercepted by Stephon Gilmore. Don't really know who that pass was intended for. Couldn't see the number there, but it is now 3rd and 7. It really seemed like it was going to be a football team Giants playoff run, but the Eagles, with their week 11 to 18 rally, as Crocker drops back, he's going to scramble out of the pocket once again. He's going to he's going to throw across the back of the field, and it's a fumble that's going to be recovered by Carolina. A horrible mistake by Crocker, and now the Eagles took a backwards pass, they say. It is recovered by number 53. And it is now going to be Carolina ball in tremendous territory. Like we were saying, it could have been a Giants. It could have been a football team Giants playoff run in the NFC East if the Eagles didn't have that run. And even then, if the Giants didn't lose to Detroit in week 17, the Giants could have still made the playoffs because they did beat Dallas, but they probably would have. I don't know. McCaffrey gets the handoff. He's going to cut back to the middle of the field, get into the red zone, and it's now going to be 2nd and 5. Second and 5 right now for the Carolina Panthers. Time running down in the first quarter. And this one off to McCaffrey again. And McCaffrey's going to get down to the 17. So that's going to be a 2-yard gain there. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now for Carolina. Carolina, definitely one of the most dominant teams here in the NFL. Trying to put in work against Philadelphia. They already beat Philadelphia earlier in the season when they had that slump going on. This is technically a rematch from what was probably week 5, I want to say. Browning's going to heave this one down in the end zone. It is caught for the touchdown by number 85. And the Panthers, that's caught by Smith. And the Panthers take now what could be a 10-0 lead here in the early goings of this first quarter. Carolina definitely putting in the work. They definitely trained during the time off. Definitely watched the film. Definitely trained during the time off. Practiced during the time off. And, you know, they seem like coming into this first quarter, they seem like they want it more. And if they just keep playing like this, they'll have it. Cam Newton with the hold, and Gonzalez's extra point is good, and it's 10-0 Carolina here in the first quarter. Joshua Browning with only 2 running attempts, two rushing attempts with Christian McCaffrey, and only needed 1 passing attempt for Smith. A perfect dime. Smith in front of his target. Smith really in front of his defender. I'm surprised that the defender really trying to get in front of him. And it is now 10-0 Carolina after the touchdown pass from Browning to Smith. Gonzalez going to kick it away here to Philadelphia. Down 10-0. And he'll just kneel it down in the end zone. Since 13 to kneel it down in the end zone. They don't know who that is again. It's been a while. Definitely been a while since we've done one of these videos with 3 weeks, so let's see what happens. First and 10 with 4:04 remaining in the first quarter. Carolina up 10-0. Crocker making a backwards pass and fumbling the ball. See what happens. First and 10, they hand it off to Miles Sanders, and Sanders finds a hole up the middle, and he's going to get the first down. First and 10, Philadelphia. Philadelphia after the, I think it was the 11-yard run by Miles Sanders. And right now, Philadelphia trying to get something going here. First and 10 at 36. Clock running down here. They hand it off again to Miles Sanders, but he's going to get nowhere. He's going to get stopped at the line of scrimmage, and it's going to be 2nd and 11. So Miles Sanders stopped there. Carolina trying to rally back. As technically still keeps on glitching. You ever get notifications from your PlayStation app? Oh wow. Messages for some reason. Why does it turn that off? Crocker back to pass on the 2nd and 11. So scramble out of the pocket, throw on the run. That is going to be caught on the sideline by number 11. It's going to be a 10-yard gain. That's caught by Claypool. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 1 for Carolina. There we go. 3rd and 1. They hand this one off to Miles Sanders. Did he get the first? Are they going to give it to him? No, they don't. It's going to be 4th and inches. Gross Matos ripped the tackle. Carolina puts up a 3rd down stand on the rushing attempt. That's 4th and inches. Do they go for it? Falls Philadelphia down 10-0 in the wild card game. Got to be aggressive. I'd say you do go for it, but we'll just have to see. 4th and inches, and they're going to punt it. Wow. What a very, very conservative call there by Philadelphia to get the stop. And it's probably going to do this now. Okay. So that might be an issue going on to the going with the flow of the game, because it's gonna keep doing that. All right, it's gonna keep doing that, so it's gonna suck. So instead of going to a black screen, it's gonna ask me to ask if I'm still there. I wonder if I just move my cursor around my gear. That pass to be incomplete, intended for Overstreet? I don't know. Probably not intended for Overstreet. I'm not too sure though. Second and 10 for Carolina. Browning back to pass. Browning. He's going to toss it over to McCaffrey. And he's going to juke out a man, but he's going to get tackled out to 28. So it's going to be 3rd and 3 now for Carolina. Third and 3 for Carolina. Philadelphia, they can stop this? No, they can't. That is caught by Jonah Overstreet for the first down. Overstreet, one of the best tight ends they've ever had so far in their history. I want to see even better than Greg Olsen. They've definitely been showing that they want this. They want to move on. They want to move on more. And with how these playoffs are, with the highest seed in the wild card versus the lowest seed in the wild card, there's potential for upset. But Philadelphia on this hand, they're not the most surprising team to be in here. Is that Overstreet again? Yep, that is. He's number 63. Okay. Overstreet takes it for the 6-yard gain. I want to say they're the second most surprising team to be in here. Most surprising team to be in the wild card right now is the Los Angeles Chargers. Starting off the season 0-5, finally getting the wins that they needed, losing only 2 more games after starting out 0-5. They hand it off to McCaffrey. He's going to get the first down easily. And 54 seconds left to go in the first quarter right now. Carolina is right now running all over this Philadelphia defense. Have a chance to go up either 13-0 or 17-0. They come up close to the end of the half. First and 10 for Carolina. Down at midfield. 30 seconds to go in the first. They hand this one off to Christian McCaffrey, and McCaffrey gets about a yard. It'll be 2nd and 8 though. I'm about to say 2nd and 9, but they gave him 2. 20 seconds remaining. Hopefully if I just keep moving my cursor around, it'll recognize I'm still here. Second and 8. This will be the last play of the first. They hand it off to McCaffrey. He finds a hole. He's going to juke out a man, get the first down. And McCaffrey gets to the 36. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming to the start of the second quarter. At the end of the first quarter, Carolina's been dominant on all sides of the ball. Can they keep it up going into the second quarter? Second quarter getting underway here in this NFC wildcard matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Carolina Panthers. As expected, Carolina up 10-0. Could have been 14-0, but DJ Moore, it's one of those two. I think it's DJ Moore. Slipped on some snow in the first possession on a 3rd down play. And this one off to McCaffrey, and McCaffrey's been dominant so far all day today. 10 rushes and 49 yards. We'll lose a yard there. Harris with the second tackle of the game. So now it is 2nd and 10. No, it'll be 2nd and 11 for the Carolina Panthers. Browning, the pass on a screen pass to McCaffrey. That is caught, and he's going to get down at 32. So now it's going to be 3rd down and 6 for the Panthers. White with the tackle, and right now, Carolina, chance to, if they don't make it, they have a chance to score points. It'll be 13-0. 7 minutes to go in the half. Browning and McCaffrey in the backfield. Browning back the pass. Scrambles out of the pocket. He's going to throw this one up the middle. It's going to be caught by Hayden Davis. No, it's going to be caught by Jacob Curry. No, it's going to be caught by, yep, that's Hayden Davis. His first reception for 11 yards. And that's going to be 1st and 10. Kyle Fuller with the tackle there. And with 6:51 counting down. It's like a sidearm throw on the run away from him, away from his body. And it is now going to be 1st and 10. A nice throw by Joshua Browning there. Many people still think he should have won the Heisman. He won the Rookie of the Year this season. People think he should have won the Heisman. That pass is caught by Overstreet for 2 yards down to 19 in the red zone now. 2nd and 8. Full Carolina. Philadelphia have a chance to stop it and only hold the bleeding to so much and let off a 3rd down. That's where we are today. That's where we are right now. Just under 6 minutes to go. That pass is caught by Hayden Davis again. He gets the 1st down. It's 1st and goal for Carolina. Right now, Carolina all in control of this game. Slay with his first tackle of the game, but right now it's pretty cold weather. But some guys know this cold weather. Joshua was born in Alaska, went to Texas A&M. He knows what to do here. But that pass is intercepted. It's by Darius Slay. He just made the tackle with a diving interception. And Philadelphia gets some momentum. A huge red zone stop. Look at this. What a pass intended for Jacob Curry. It was just offline. It seemed like he was holding the curl. Then he just started running on his out route. Browning thought he was going to hold the curl. Tossed it to him. Then Curry just started running to an out route. And Slay was all over that curl. Probably would have been caught if he stayed in that curl or even dropped. And it would not have been a turnover. But that stops Carolina from putting at least 3 points on the board. And 5:25 left. Philadelphia and Elijah Crocker now have ball. Miles Sanders in the backfield. Crocker on the center. And this one, no play action. Crocker back the pass all kinds of time. Throws to Sanders. And Sanders could break a tackle and get down to the 22. And they're going to mark him for 2nd and inches. So Philadelphia, after the interception, have a chance to make it a 3-point game. Have a chance to get right back into the show. They get ball. They score here. They have a chance to score at the start of the next half. And this one with Miles Sanders, that's going to be a 1st down. Down to 27. 1st and 10 for Philadelphia. Chen with his first tackle of the game. Because of game trends, total yards, all by Carolina. Carolina, I believe it's 137. And I think it was like 27 for Philadelphia in total. Back to pass. Crocker scrambling out of the pocket. He could get sacked. Gross Matos with his first sack of the game. It's going to be 2nd and 17. 7-yard loss. Take a look here. Crocker's just scrambling. He's got no one open. He's feeling the pressure. He just runs right into Gross Matos. He just kind of stood there, though. Or at least didn't try. Or at least it seemed like he did. And right now, Carolina in some great territory. Great chance. 2nd and 17. Crocker to pass. Crocker, all kinds of time. Pressure coming. Crocker is going to take off with this one, and he's going to slide down at the 31. Now it's going to be 3rd and 6. So near 11-yard scramble there. by Crocker. Makes it 3rd and 6, and with 3:28 remaining in the half, this is going by pretty quick. So far, they've had 7 rushing plays and 3 passing attempts. Back to pass, Crocker, pressure coming, to throw over the middle. That's going to be caught for the first down. So they overcome the 2nd and 17 deficit. The 7-yard sack. Robbie Anderson, the former Carolina Panther, making the reception. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for Philadelphia. We have less than 3 minutes remaining. Robbie Anderson, one of the fastest players on the team, just outruns his defender on a slant route. And now, 1st and 10. Crocker to pass. Crocker getting some pressure. He's going to throw it on the run here. And this time it is not a backwards pass. That one is to number 13. It's to Philip Dorsett the second. It's to be 1st down for Philadelphia. So right now, they're trying. I know Philadelphia right now, they're making some progress at the field. So this could be a different outcome as to what we thought. Instead of a crushing Carolina victory after the interception, Philadelphia could be straight back into this game. And with them getting ball at the end of the half, at the start of the next half, this could be good. Last play before the 2-minute warning will be a rushing play of Miles Sanders that will have them only gain 1 yard. There's a 2-minute warning. Carolina is leading 10-0. 2nd and 9 right now at the 43, coming back from the 2-minute warning. See Carolina up 10-0 right now, but they're losing some ground. They had a 7-yard lost sack, but after the 11-yard scramble, Crocker was able to find something going, and that's going to be caught to his tight end. Number 88, I forgot who that was. Who was that? I don't know. It's probably not going to tell me, but it's going to be 1st and 10. That was Goddard with the reception. Jackson with the tackle. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Carolina. I don't know why I didn't hit the A button. But with 1:40 left, 3 timeouts, down to 27. Definitely good spot. Try and get a field goal. At least a touchdown, I should say, not a field goal. They pass this one to Goddard again, and he's gonna get right to the 1st down marker. And they're gonna give him the 1st down. So Goddard with his 2nd reception. Reddick with the tackle. And for 1:15, Carolina looking to probably give up a touchdown right here. That could be bad. Crocker on the center, they run up in a bunch formation. Crocker to pass. Crocker getting some pressure. Crocker rolling out of the pocket. He's going to take off with this one, and he's going to slide down at the 4-yard line. And timeout. I think that was called by Philadelphia. And yes, it was. And with less than a minute to go, Philadelphia right now, with a chance, could score a touchdown, make it a 3-point game, get ball back, and take the lead with another touchdown, or tie it with a field goal. Want to get that touchdown out of the way. It's the best chance to do it. Crocker to pass. He's going to scramble out of the pocket again. He's going to throw in the end zone. Wide open to Chase Claypool. And Philadelphia's back in this game. They score a touchdown. And now they're only down 10-6, 10-7, pending the extra point. Nice job by... Okay, so Mike's actually doing good. So actually Mike was better. And the 6 right now. Elliott's extra point attempt hurts with the hold, and the kick is up and good. So Philadelphia on 11 plays, 87 yards, and a 4-minute, 32-second possession. Leads Carolina of only 53 seconds left, but if they could score a touchdown in 53 seconds and 3 timeouts, which is plenty of time, they have a chance to make it back into a 2-possession game. Let's see what happens. So 10-7, Carolina. With 53 seconds left. Elliott will kick it away here. And that's going to be kneeled down by Jacob Curry. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Carolina. So last drive, they drove all the way down to the red zone, only for it to be picked off by Darius Slay after it looks like some miscommunication by Browning and Curry, and led up to a Philadelphia touchdown, a 4-minute and 32-second drive. What a drive there. So Browning and McCaffrey in the backfield. Browning the pass. Browning scrambling. He's going to chase, and he's going to take off with this one, and he's going to march straight through a tackle, surprisingly. You know, that could have easily been a fumble, but Joshua Browning not taking any risks. So Carolina calls an immediate timeout. Guarantee the coach might not be happy with that one, though, because Browning didn't get out of bounds, and he ended up taking the tackle instead of sliding down, not risking an injury. But Browning's going to do whatever he's got to do to try and win this game, not get upset. That pass is caught by DJ Moore, and he's down to the 46. So another timeout called in Philadelphia. I mean, if they let off to a field goal, Philadelphia could still win this game. They lead off to a field goal, Philadelphia could still not win. I shouldn't have said win this game. What I meant to say was take the lead still. They have to let them to a field goal or not even have them score. Browning all by himself in the backfield. And McCaffrey on the bottom of your screen. Here we go. He's going to heave this one deep down the field. On the sideline, intercepted again. That's by Kyle Fuller, the former Chicago Bear, and it is going to be Philadelphia ball with 34 seconds left, and this could be a chance where they could tie the game. They try to get that one to Hayden Davis, and it just didn't work, and 2 interceptions on the day for Joshua Browning and these dominant Panthers. And right now the Eagles having a horrible first quarter. They showed up here in this second quarter. They somehow showed up here in this second quarter, and right now it's going good for them. If Philadelphia could just keep playing like this for the rest of the game, they could potentially have this win. Miles Sanders in the backfield, 2 wideouts. So it would be a quick pass. They're going to just toss that one to Sanders, and he's going to run out of bounds. 38, so they have 2 timeouts. Remember that. 2 timeouts. They have a chance to tie the game here if they get in the field goal range. Sanders in the backfield. Crocker receives the snap. Crocker drops back. He's going to throw this one. Bullets up the middle, but it's going to be incomplete. Batted down. 3rd and 4, 25 seconds left. Don't want to force anything. That could have easily been an interception, but he's lucky he's going to get that ball back. He's going to be lucky he's going to get the ball back for his possession, because that could have been an interception and possibly an easy pick 6. 3rd and 4 right now for Philadelphia. In the field goal range to tie the ball game up. Crocker throws this one down the sideline. That's going to be caught wide open as Miles Sanders, and that's going to be another timeout called by Philadelphia. So 10-7 after the timeout break. Down at the 48. So they just need at least, I want to say, to the 35. They can get down to the 35, maybe in between the 35 and 40. They should be good, but there is a chance of Jake Elliott missing it. Let's see what happens. 1st and 10. Crocker in the backfield. Crocker to pass. Crocker, all kinds of time, throws to the sideline. It's caught by Goder. He's going to get some yardage. He's going to get down to the 30. And 10 seconds left. Goder gets down. They call a timeout. And this could be a chance where we could see a tie ball game going to halftime. Of what was a 10-0 game. Philadelphia rallying back to score 10 unanswered after 2 interceptions. Very good for them. And right now, see, Jake Elliott Looks like I said a 46-yard field goal. Kick is up and it is through. No, it's off the crossbar. Wow. It's off an upright, I think, actually. Not off the crossbar. Could have been a low, could have been the trajectory, or just it just not hitting the crossbar, and that's going to be horrible. Oh, that's going to not be good. So Carolina luckily holds on a missed 46-yard field goal. Wow, I'm surprised that hit off the crossbar. Browning the pass. Browning. He's going to heave this one down the field on a Hail Mary attempt. That's going to be caught. That was caught by Jacob Curry. However, he gets tackled immediately, and that will end the first half. At the end of the first half, Carolina, they've let off some pressure, but see what they can do on defense. Take a look at these next-gen stats here. Let's look at some of these game plans. Philadelphia trying to go short pass. I mean, it's worked out pretty good for them. Carolina also going short pass. But it's not worked out as good as it has for Philadelphia. So Philadelphia comes back out on the field. It could be a 10-10 game right now if it wasn't for the missed kick by Jake Elliott. And right now, Philadelphia does get ball in the beginning of the second half. They do get ball, but away from Gonzalez will just be kneeled down by Dorsett. And now Crockett coming back out here in the second half. What do you think they need to do to change? Do they need to be more consistent? Or do they just need to keep playing how they're playing? Because obviously the defense, they gave up a very long deep bomb to Jacob Curry on that last play before the end of the half. So definitely, they definitely need to get some. They definitely need to work on that defense. As Miles Sanders gets tackled at 26, so it'll be a 1-yard gain. Philadelphia just needs to adjust on its defense, and they could possibly stop Carolina. Carolina, on the other hand, they need to put that foot down on the gas pedal like they were in that first quarter. They were not letting up in that first quarter. But I think Philadelphia has adjusted, and that pass is intercepted! Stephon Gilmore! We were just saying that Carolina needs to put its foot on the gas pedal, and it looks like it was going to be the Dorsett on a curl route, and look at Stephon Gilmore, the athleticism by Stephon Gilmore. Joshua Browning, 1 touchdown for 2 interceptions, 12 for 16, and 143 passing yards. Definitely not one of his best days, but he's still winning the ballgame. He's still winning the ballgame. That's all that matters. So this could lead to a possible touchdown here to make it 17-7 Carolina. As Philadelphia is just not. It might be looking like it's the first quarter again. Hand off to McCaffrey, and McCaffrey's going to get down at 22. 2nd and 7. Second and 7 down at the 22-yard line. See what happens here. And this coming into the 7-minute mark of the third quarter. Browning's going to scramble out of the pocket. Don't think he's been sacked yet. He's going to take off with this one. He's got to the 10, he got to the 5, and he's in the end zone on a scrambling touchdown. Joshua Browning with the touchdown makes it 16-7. And just under 7 minutes to go, the Carolina Panthers will potentially take a 17-7 lead here in the third quarter. See, Browning, he sees the defenders all going to the left side. He knows he's got the speed, and he takes this one in for an easy touchdown. Remember, people said that this guy should have been the Heisman winner because, but I'm just saying this, probably because he didn't make the playoffs. He was number 5 at Texas A&M last season. They started out unranked. They went undefeated, but they were number 5. The top 4 teams also went undefeated. Those top 4 teams being Alabama, Georgia, Ohio State. The 4th team, being a shocker, was my mind. I want to say Michigan and Michigan State, but I don't want to say that because it was. We're gonna go off a limb. We're gonna say. We're gonna say USC. We're gonna say USC kind of made a comeback. However, they did lose to Georgia in that round as Gonzalez kick back to Dorsett. He takes it out to the 21. But yeah, Ohio State winning the Natty last season with Heisman winner Vernon Thomas Jr. and that's mainly because I want to say that's why Browning did not get the Heisman, because he did not make the playoffs. He did not get into the college football playoff, and he probably should have. But if Texas A&M probably had a bigger result in their bowl game, they probably would have. Stephon Gilmore's X Factor lit up. Crocker back to pass. Crocker's going to scramble out of the pocket. He's already been sacked once. He's going to heave this one crossbody down the field. Intercepted. No. It was like quadruple coverage there. Horrible pass. He is definitely lucky that he is getting that ball back up. And my controller just gets connected. Okay. That's odd. Go 2nd and 10. Crocker throwing this one. Incomplete, intended for Golder. No, 83. Whoever 83 is. Has intended for 83, and that could be 3rd and 10. And right now, Philadelphia has just been trying to adjust. He had a wide open receiver, just inaccurately threw it to him. Overthrew him. 6:39 left in the 3rd. Crocker back to pass. Crocker throws this one. And that's going to be incomplete. Batted down by number 87. What was it? It was a 7. Becoming Gross Mantos. It was Gross Mantos. Was it 27 on the team? I don't know. No, it could have been Gross Mantos. And 4th and 10 for Philadelphia. Right now, Carolina is all over like they were in that first quarter. They kept that gas pedal down. And Curry's just going to drop that down. Just going to fair catch that down at the 41. So pretty good field position now. Go. 1st and 10 for Carolina. 6:29 left. And this one off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey gets down to the 43. So now it's going to be 2nd and 8. Second and 8, McCaffrey in motion.
Browning's going to pass this one. Browning is going to be caught. That pass will be caught by number 3, Hayden Davis, to be a first down for Carolina. And Carolina right now seeming like they're going to end that winning streak in Philadelphia. They just keep playing like this. Did get out of bounds. Thought the clock was just stopped because it's a replay, but no, he did get out of bounds. And right now, Carolina chance to make it a 24-7 game. So this could be even a bigger margin than what was the Lions and football team game was. And McCaffrey gets down to the 20-yard line. Bailey in the red zone. It'll be 1st and 10 for Carolina. That missed field goal from Carolina, from Philadelphia, and that big bomb from Carolina at the end of the first half that was actually caught could have given this team the momentum that they got to keep the gas pedal down and to possibly go on to face Minnesota in the divisional round. And off to McCaffrey again, and he's going to get stopped behind the line of scrimmage. 3-yard loss. It'll be 2nd and 13. Second and 13 now for second and 13 right now. 17-7. Browning pass caught to DJ Moore, and they get back in the red zone on the 15 to 35. 3rd and 5 right now. Third and 5 right now for Carolina. Down to 15. And they make the stop. And Philadelphia make the stop. 3rd and 5. Browning the pass. Screen pass to McCaffrey. He's going to get the first down. Another first down for Carolina as the clock just keeps on ticking down for this Philadelphia team to try and make a stop. But if Carolina scores another touchdown, this game could most likely be over. Sir Josh, yes sir. Juice is in the chat. Oh, I think he was in the chat, but I don't know if he still is. But Carolina trying to take the dub. Move on to the divisional round, try and beat Minnesota, like they couldn't, like they unfortunately could not do in week 18, and not week 18, week 13. And Joshua Browning runs it in for his 2nd scrambling touchdown, and that should probably put the dagger on the game, as Carolina will possibly take now a 24-7 lead, going 14 unanswered on 2 QB scrambles. But yeah, there's just nothing you can do there. Nothing's open, and Josh's ability to just take off is just pretty unbelievable at this point. Minnesota and Detroit were the only 2 teams that really stopped that. Everyone else wasn't really able to. Minnesota actually was not really able to stop it. I mean, they let off 35 points. I want to say Detroit was really the only ones that were able to stop it, if I'm correct. Detroit did end up holding Carolina to only 13 points in a 27-13 victory. But, you know, let's see what happens. I mean, this Carolina offense, they've been very explosive. The defense has been very explosive. They're up 24-7 here in the wild card round over a team that most definitely was not going to be in if they continued that slump through week 10. Looks like that 8-game winning streak is going to be no more, as 14 unanswered for Carolina. Seemed like it could have been a 10-10 game, and could have been a very different outcome if Jake Elliott did not miss that field goal. Alright, Elijah Crocker right now got nothing done on the last drive. Maybe they score a touchdown here, try and get something. I don't know. We'll just have to see. 1st and 10 for Philadelphia. On to 25. When Carolina just absolutely dominating this game. Gonna hand this one off to Sanders. Sanders is gonna break the tackle, get down at the 26. Second and 9 now for Carolina. For Philadelphia. Oh, we got hiccups now. It's great. Second and 9. And right now, we're going to high snap for Crocker. And Crocker's going to throw this one over the middle to Miles Sanders. That's going to probably be a first down. No, it's going to be 3rd inches. Third and inches right now. 2:49 left. Miles Sanders in the backfield. Crocker's going to pass again. No, quick pass. Incomplete. It's going to be 4th and inches with 2:44 remaining in the third quarter. Carolina have a chance to make it a 31-7 game. This is what we meant. Carolina. This is what we meant. Carolina right here. Just absolutely dominating the field with everything that they have. They even though they had a slow second quarter that really could have let off 10 unanswered, they put up 14 unanswered since that touchdown, and let's see if they can put up 21 unanswered. Make it 31-7. So right now, Brownie's going to hand this one off to McCaffrey, and McCaffrey's going to get 2 yards on the play. He's at 15 rushes and 69 yards. And right now, Philadelphia's defense has not been doing what it needs to do, and unfortunately, it's just not gone their way. Carolina leads by 17, leads by 3 possessions, and with how poorly this Philadelphia offense has played this quarter, it doesn't seem like it's going to change to swing in any directions. Brown is going to bullet this one down to his receiver, Jacob Curry. I want to say that was, I guess it was his second reception of the day. It's 3rd and 2. Philadelphia is going to need something like they had in that second quarter, like that interception by Darius Slay. Going to need that again, because if they don't get something like that, the game's already probably over at this point, but I don't know. McCaffrey's not going to get the first down. He doesn't. Maybe this could be 4th and inches, and maybe this could be the point in the game where Philadelphia has a chance to turn things around for them. Down by 17, they need to start answering back. They finally get a stop on defense. I think that's only their second on the day. The first one was the Darius Slay interception. The second one is going to be this, unless they go for it. And they don't, so both teams playing it conservative here. You can see now, I think 2 punts on 4th down and whatever attempts, but that's an amazing punt by Carolina. It's going to pin him down their own 2-yard line. It's going to be there to drive 98 yards. That's a drive 98 yards. Crocker 11 for 18, 122 passing yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception to show on the day. Not one of his greatest performances either, but he's just been getting outplayed. His receivers getting covered well. There's really nothing he can do. He can scramble, but he hasn't been showing off that scramble ability a lot, and it's just not been going well for his team. First down and 10. Back to pass, Crocker, and he's going to get sacked for safety. Make that 16 unanswered points now for Carolina. They get the ball back. I knew something like that was going to happen. I knew something like that. That's Crocker's second sack on the day, and Gross Mantos' second sack. his first one for safety. And yeah, this game, you could just write this game over. Carolina up 26-7. Not even in the fourth quarter. Yep, and they're punted away here. That's not a good punt. Fair catch by what was it? McCaffrey. It seems like it was an X factor. They get tackled down at the 37. So an amazing punt by Carolina turns into a safety, and now they get ball back at the 37. First and 10. First and 10, they send a man in motion. Browning the pass. Browning's going to shoot this one up the middle to McCaffrey. No, that's DJ Moore, and that's going to be caught. And still we see this Carolina offense continue to basically dominate this game from start to finish. And it's just... There's nothing you can really do. Here we go. Browning, all kind of time in the pocket. He's going to throw this one down the sideline, and that's almost intercepted. That could have been Browning's third interception, and that could have changed how this game was played. That could have been an easy pick six for this Philadelphia defense. Wow, I am surprised he dropped that. That's going to be now 2nd and 10 for Carolina. They get out lucky. Browning the pass. He gets this one down the field. Wide open, Hayden Davis. Touchdown, Carolina. Low coverage on what could have been an easy pick six. They answer with, okay, you want to try and pick six? They want to try to intercept this one for a pick six? We're just throwing this one down the field in blown coverage. Hayden Davis. What a catch. There's no one around him. And the Panthers have a chance to make this a 33-7 ball game. Gonzalez's kick, it's up and good. And it's 33-7. What a game by Carolina. You can't deny that this game has been outright amazing, gone in their way, and they're keeping their foot on the gas pedal, and they're not letting off. Ever since that Stephon Gilmore interception, they get that momentum straight back. They have not let off anything that this Philadelphia offense can do. This Elijah Crocker offense has been silent. Only 7 points scored in the second half. Carolina has just been amazing. Gonzalez will kick this one away, and that will be out in the back of the end zone. So now, Philadelphia, just absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing to do, nothing to go for in this quarter. Carolina's been all over this Philadelphia offense for the whole game. Besides the second quarter, they just stopped and stopped and stopped. Philadelphia just had no answer on defense besides that second quarter. First and 10. Crocker to pass. Crocker, all kind of time in pocket. Now starts to get pressure. We throw this one on the run. Almost caught by Goder. Could have been intercepted as well. And now it is 2nd and 10. Second and 10 for Philadelphia. 12 seconds remaining. I formation. Crocker to pass. He's going to lead this one down the field. Trying to make one of his own! Oh, and he overthrew his rookie. He's overthrew his receiver. He had one of his own. Could have made this a 33-14 game. Oh, and we can't see that out of him. He overthrew his target. I think that was Dorsett. He had him on blown coverage too. Had no pressure. He just overthrew him. And it's going to be 3rd and 10. Crocker back to the pass. He's going to roll out in the pocket. He's going to toss this one on the sideline. And that's going to lead at the end of the 3rd quarter to be 4th and 7. Carolina just been dominant on all sides of the ball today. They are up 33-7 here in the 4th quarter. Fourth and 7. Crocker's going to go for it. This is what they should have done on some of those 4th and inch attempts. They could have possibly had some momentum going. This game could have been different. But Crocker's going to roll in the pocket. He's going to throw this one down deep the field. And it's intercepted. Intercepted by Carolina. That was number 21. Chin with his interception. That's going to be 1st down and 10 at midfield. See this one, double coverage right there, there's nothing you can do. Try to get the Chase Claypool, but it was just, I don't know if that was underthrown, overthrown, or what, but it's just been amazing. Joshua Browning, 18 for 23, 247 yards, and 2 touchdowns for 2 interceptions. Philadelphia is just put up no answers at all from this Carolina offense here in the 2nd half. Nothing has happened. After the interception by Stephon Gilmore, Carolina has been full-blown attack mode, and they are not letting up. At midfield, McCaffrey in the backfield, they hand it off to Christian McCaffrey, and McCaffrey is going to get pushed forward for not the 1st down, the 2nd and inches. I don't know what that glitch was, but okay. Carolina definitely now looking to go to Minnesota. Get their revenge after that 41-35 overtime loss in Week 13. To take the dub and move on to the NFC Championship game. McCaffrey gets the 1st down. And Carolina, looks like for them this would be their 1st playoff win. 2017, they made the playoffs at 14-2. They ended up losing to the Lions 37-7. And now, as time runs down, they run down the clock. Hand up to McCaffrey. And they get down to the 34. 2018, Panthers don't make the playoffs. They went 4 though. So they had only 2 less losses, but it cost them the playoff spot. 2019. Panthers, they go 9-7. Don't make the playoffs. 3rd in their division. Last year, 8-8. So they were slowly regressing. And the Panthers, knowing that, they took the risk of drafting all those guys, all those great players from Ole Miss, Texas A&M, Virginia Tech, making some big trades. And right now, it's going out good for them. Up 33-7 in the playoffs. In their first appearance since 2017, when they lost to the Lions in the divisional round, 37-7. Remember, that was the time where we had only 6 teams made it. Now we have 7, and it's just, I don't know where it's going. Browning incomplete, overthrew his receiver, and that's going to be 4th and 2. So it won't be a touchdown, but Gonzalez will head out onto the field. Make it a 36-7 ball game. So nearly the same identical score from what it was in 2017. They were actually going to go for it on 4th and 2. At the 31, they got really nothing to lose here. They hand it off to McCaffrey, and they're not going to give it to him. Philadelphia on the 4th down stop, and they'll get ball at the 29. But it really doesn't matter for them. Does not matter for Kansas City. I mean, not Kansas City. It doesn't really matter for Carolina. They're up 33-7. So they're up by like what 26 points. So this game has just been domination from the beginning. First and 10. 5:25 remaining in the fourth. Crocker to pass. He's going to throw this one over near the sideline. That is to Goder. And it's going to be first and 10 for Philadelphia. So he did go out of bounds. And right now, this Philly team, absolutely unstoppable. Go. Crocker the pass. That's going to be intercepted, Stephon Gilmore. And he will take it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. And the gas pedal's still down. Stephon Gilmore with an interception. Taking it to the house. Potential 40-7 game right here. Double coverage. Chase Claypool, I don't even know why you throw that ball in the first place. It's just been all frustration for the Eagles team. It's just, you can't make this up. Carolina's been on top of the Eagles for the whole game, and they just have not stopped the pressure here in the second half. Touchdown, Carolina. Chance to go up 40-7. Philadelphia showed some hope in the second quarter, trying to make it a game, but it's just not what it was meant to be. And 40-7, Carolina. This is one of the biggest blowouts I've seen here in the custom season in 2021. I've seen bigger blowouts though. I've seen the 70-7 blowout that Washington put on Oakland in 2017. I've seen literally all the fucking Browns games in 2019. Literally all blowouts. That was a god squad. Obviously, intense practice that they put into really cost them. That's why they all left. Let's see. We had the Vikings against the Ravens, Super Bowl 55. Yeah. And those Dorsett will take this one off. Down to the 23-yard line. Let's see. I don't know. Would you really count like the 20-0? I mean 26-0. Yeah. And that was the divisional round for the Browns. And they're 60-38 in Super Bowl 40 and Super Bowl 53 with the Washington winning. And yeah. Don't think Washington's really ever had a shutout. Or Tennessee's really ever had a shutout. Oh, I don't think they have. And that pass is going to be batted down by Crocker. It's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. I'm still trying to look through all this. Did they have a 7-7? Yeah, I don't think Tennessee's really had a shutout game. Yeah, Josh, this is definitely easy dubs for the Carolina Panthers. This was definitely this is definitely like the easy dubs right here. Crocker almost intercepted by what could have been another Stephon Gilmore pick six. Oh my Jesus! So Carolina will go on to face Minnesota. They'll go on to face Minnesota. And right now, it's just nothing you can really do. Crocker on the screen pass on 3rd and 10. He dropped 3 yards past the line of scrimmage. absolute domination by Carolina. With 4.5 remaining in this final quarter. Can we just get this over with, please? I just want to get this over with. It's just not even close. Crocker is still going out, trying to get these 4th down conversions. Crocker back to pass. He's going to heave this one down the field like he did last time. And what could have been intercepted. There's a flag on the play. Offensive pass interference. And Carolina will get ball at the 26. You cannot make this up with how dominant this team has been, and a penalty to add on to it. At this point, you might as well just run out clock. It's 4:10 remaining. Do you score more points? And this one off to McCaffrey, and McCaffrey gets this down to the 22. Clock will still run down. Griffin with a tackle. Less than 4 minutes to go, finally. How long is the stream going on? 1 hour 20. 3.5. They hand this one off to McCaffrey again. McCaffrey, he gets it through. And he gets down to the 8-yard line. And this is going to be another touchdown for Carolina, I'd like to say. Absolute domination here. Carolina has put up one of the most greatest performances in a wild card game we have seen in this wild card round. Detroit was pretty good, only holding Washington to 14 points after losing them both times, and they're both leading in the playoffs, and then losing 13-12 on Thanksgiving. Joshua Brown in the pass. He's going to scramble out of the pocket, and he's going to slide down. I'm about to say, give him a 3rd touchdown while you're at it. But, yeah. We thought Detroit's defense put on a great show against the 3rd-seeded football team. And their offense put on a great show. Finally get that win in the playoffs against Washington, 29-14. But this is even better. Carolina has been dominant on all sides of the ball. This will be the last play before a 2-minute warning. They hand this one off to McCaffrey. And McCaffrey will be stopped. And that's going to lead to the 2-minute warning. At the end, coming after the 2-minute warning, Carolina leads 40-7. We're back here for the 4th quarter. Carolina's up 40-7, and after the failed 4th down conversion at the 2-yard line, it's 3rd and goal. And McCaffrey gets nowhere. Loses 2 yards. He's over 100 rushing yards. Patrick Onwuasor with his 8th tackle of the day, and it's going to be 4th and goal. So Philly finally decided to provide some defense. They go for it on 4th down. I mean, you have nothing to lose, like I said. Nothing to lose. I just don't know. 1:40 left to go, and they will not go for it. Instead, they'll make this a 43-7 game with the Zane Gonzalez field goal. Kick is up and good. And 43-7. I don't even know what to say, but it is 43-7. Carolina, all frustration out from Philadelphia. Just nothing. They've just not been able to respond. Been held scoreless through the 1st, 3rd, and what could possibly be now the 4th quarter. I can't speak. Zane Gonzalez will kick this one away to Dorsett, returns from the 10-yard line, and gets down at the 25. Dominant city right here. Let's hope the Titans and Los Angeles Chargers game will be more interesting to watch. But wow. I got no words. Who knows? That's up to ECC if he wants his player to be traded. That's up to his player. If he wants to get traded, he's got to contact me, and then we'll make a trade. He's got to, however, make a trade with a team, which will be in the next game. Next season will be with Madden 23 releases. I already know that for sure, because I don't want to have to edit rosters and everything. I just want to have the full rosters from them, full updated rosters, so I don't have to create it myself. So yeah, here we go. Crocker, that's going to be caught. Almost dropped by Dorsett, but that's going to be caught. It's a minute left. But if he wants to be traded, anyone wants to be traded, they have to contact me, and it has to be. And when we find out the ratings from Madden 23, it has to be with a team with a quarterback that has +3 overall or -3 overall. And that pass is going to be caught, but it's over. Carolina will stop the Red Hot Eagles on their 8-game win streak. This game could have been a Packers-Carolina game and could have been closer. Instead, we see a Carolina-Philadelphia game that is just one-sided. Man, that would have been fun to see a Vernon Thomas and a VTJ and Joshua Browning playoff meeting. See, he was really the better QB. And that pass was, oh my God. That pass is incomplete. It's not going to be 3rd and 5. Third and 5 for Carolina. For Philadelphia. I apparently am colorblind too. 30 seconds left. Crocker to pass. Goes up the middle. Caught by Dorsett. Dorsett down to the 30. And they're just running out this clock. They want to get out of here as fast as they can. And Philadelphia, it's over for them. It's been over since the start of the 3rd quarter. Ever since that Stephon Gilmore interception. Here we go. And that pass is incomplete. And that will end the game. Carolina, one of the most dominant performances we have seen out of any team in the wild card round. This even beats out the 23-0 Ravens Chargers game from 2019. One of the most dominant wild card games we have ever seen here in the custom season. It is a 40-7. It is a 43-7 victory for Carolina. They move on and have a rematch with the Minnesota Vikings in Minnesota. And that just leaves one more wild card game to go. Our final score is 43-7. We'll see whenever I have time to do that Los Angeles Tennessee meeting. I'll go do that, but we'll see you whenever I do that.